Yes.
Come in, John.
You ready for this?
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jonty and Carol! Have your picture taken. Okay, they were so close they could almost taste victory, but instead you've chosen Jonty and Carol to be the first housemates to get the taste of freedom. They're going to be spilling the beans after the break. Welcome back to the final of Big Brother 2007. In 11 minutes' time, we're going to be taking a vote count to see who finishes in 4th place. But first, in 6th and 5th place, it's Jonty and Carol! Look, I'm going to kick off with you, Jonty. Carol, I'm going to interview you in a second after the break. So, Jonty, mate, halfway housemate, you're here in the final week. How do you feel?
Absolutely.
Legend.
Amazed.
The man down there just said legend. Well done.
Thank you. I thought I was going to last 1 week, so I've been here 5 times longer than I thought.
Now, actually, in view of one thing, that is something of a miracle. Do you know what that one thing would be?
The fact that I'm an intensely annoying person?
Well, it's sort of a... the thing that you do is intensely annoying, and that happens to be your wind.
It's nearly as bad as mine.
I heard the most rip-roaring one from you, but more about that later. That was the biggest fart I've ever heard in my life. But yours, Jonty, it was just ongoing, daily, agonising. I mean...
Well, I have to say, it was a real gas being in that house.
Did you realise that actually some of your housemates, that was sometimes reason for nominating you? I mean, it gave them enough reason. Some people found it quite annoying.
Well, yeah. The first time people were nominating, we did see the nominations, and I could see that that didn't go down very well. And everyone else was looking upset at the nominations. I was killing myself laughing. I thought it was really funny.
So listen, also, something that's quite unique. I see you brought out Munkety Tunkety with you.
Wound! I'm seething with rage this evening. Rage! Yes, I have.
Can you talk me through your teddy bears and why you have them? Seriously.
Certainly.
Ish.
Well, they're lovely. They're all braver than I am. So for moments like this, you see,
So-
Munkety Tunkety's here.
He's helping you, basically,
He's
get
helping
through this
me.
interview because you're nervous.
Exactly, absolutely. He's not nervous. Are you nervous? Well, of course I'm not nervous, you big fat idiot. Wound!
He's quite harsh on you, Munkety Tunkety.
Yeah, he is.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
So listen, you've received acceptance in the house, I think, from everybody, which I'm not sure you thought you would.
No, I didn't, definitely not.
How did that feel?
That was absolutely amazing. I can't really describe how that felt. It's been an absolutely brilliant time.
And do you think that that was why you were slightly using Munkety Tunkety a bit less in the house in the last sort of week or so?
It's interesting. I
I
wasn't...
thought maybe you'd come out without Munkety Tunkety
really?
tonight, being the new fully accepted Jonty.
It's interesting. I wasn't aware that I was using them less, but yes, possibly. I was a lot more accepted than I thought I was going to be. Everyone's
And
been
by the
fantastic.
nation too, obviously.
Sure.
Jonty, I just want to say one thing. Spank you very much. Here are your best bits. Jonty!
there are people I find pretty, you know, men and women, but when we get together we give each other spankings rather than sex, so I'm not into sex at all.
Spanking?
Yeah.
It's just such a weird experience, you know, being in this bizarre house that you've created.
I don't expect you to do everything.
Mankety-tankety.
Hello.
Jonty's an all-round decent bloke. He has huge quirkiness with his teddy bears and his farting and stuff like that.
You weren't laughing with it, you were laughing at it.
Being a bit upset living with a lot of people who don't really accept you as being one of them.
So he doesn't have a girlfriend?
This is true, neither do you. Either of you care to give me some discipline? Siggy.
Yes,
How are you coping in the last week?
it's none of your business.
What a bloody lovely blow.
Yeah, very much so.
Odd.
I'm enjoying every second of it. I'm very, very grateful to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonty! And Mankety-tankety, of course. Jonty, why don't you go and join the rest of your housemates over there? Thank you, thank you. Sure somebody else can get that one. Pop that under there. OK, listen, why don't you guys go and have a little bit of a break and meet me back here in 4 minutes to chat to Carol. See you then. Welcome back to the big final of Big Brother and welcome to Carol! Now, you survived 4 evictions and you made it to the last week. Did you ever think you'd be here?
Never. I think I told my daughter, can you look after the snail for a week and make sure you clean it? So I just didn't ever imagine I'd be here.
Now listen, you were the mother figure in the house. And everybody sort of like said how well you looked after them and everything. But you did become slightly obsessed with the cleaning and washing, am I right?
I did, and you'll all be surprised to hear I'm not at all obsessive about cleaning and stuff at home. In fact,
But
my
why
husband
was that then?
Boredom.
But what, was it part of a game plan? Like to look
No.
after everybody, to
No.
help them out? Or was it just because you just had nothing else to do?
Nothing else to do, but also it's what I've done all my life. You know, I've worked in children's homes, fostered, looked after people, and if you've got no other things to do, and also you don't want to kind of keep crashing in on the younger people there and want to give them
Come on, you're not that old, Carol. Come on.
No, I know.
Come on, I've seen you
know,
dancing.
they'd rather be sort of doing loads of other stuff, and I was sometimes a bit bored with that.
You
so.
enjoyed yourself.
And yeah, I did enjoy
and
myself.
I also say, I think you should wear your hair down more often. Look
Thank
very
you.
beautiful.
It needs a good trim. And
Now
stuff,
listen,
but-
Carol, sometimes you were involved in arguments in the house and
Yeah.
you had various ups and downs, but I want to know what your favourite moments were. What would you say your best bits were?
I think some of my best moments were having little tiffs with Jerry about little Venus in the kitchen whenever I was cooking. And
Most of your tiffs were about the cleaning, weren't they? Let's face it.
They were.
You were quite controlling in there.
Well, so I'm told.
When
yeah.
you lightened up towards the end, we were like, oh, Carol's back, phew.
I think it was quite difficult because if you leave things in that house, it's such a small space, and if you leave things in that house, you actually would
Notice it quickly.
Yeah, I mean, we had the shower actually overflowed 3 times and
Nice.
flooded and got all
You know, I went
clogged
round the
up.
camera run the other day and it was the most spotless I'd ever seen it at this time.
Thank you.
During the series. Look, thank you. I love the way she's taking credit for that. Yes, thank you, that was me. So listen, Carol, who do you want to win?
It's very difficult this year.
No, tell me. Pick.
Las Vegas Brian!
And Carol, you know, journeys, we all talk about journeys.